What are we doing today?
We are not really sure. We're going out onto the water. It's the day after Canada Day. It's a client of mine, a friend of mine. He has a boat. He's got some cool toys. I don't really know what we're going to do today, but pretty excited. We're going to pick up Jared, who you guys met in the last episode, his fiance, and we'll see what it's all about.
And we got a family barbecue tonight.
Yes, that's right. Then family barbecue, which is all of my family, which is quite small. But yeah, that'll be good. We kind of do one proper barbecue a year, and yeah, there'll be, I don't know, about 10 of us, and there's always little exciting family dynamics to watch. So yeah, very excited.
So up next in the Eating Chronicles.
In the boring Eating Chronicles,
we have breakfast pasta.
Yeah, that's it. It's sort of what has to be done today. You know, you gotta get it in where you get it in.
It's 8:50 in the morning.
Yeah.
Mitchell's got a nice bowl of pasta.
The slug. I'm giving it a 6.5 out of 10 at the moment. I believe peak potential is about high 7.7, which is going to improve my overall score, I believe. Hi, just seeing Oliver Zeka, .q.
New ones.
Oh, good job. What's the easiest boat on the stack, right? Yeah. So this is my boat. I take friends out on it, like Oliver, and we do nice things. It's TV, we sit here, we watch TV, hang out. I get Oliver to drive the boat. It is what it is.
Makes him feel important, right?
Alright, we're out here on the water today. We're out here with my client Oz. He's turned out to be one of the coolest people I've ever met. Yeah, really hard to describe him, really hard to introduce him, but here he is.
Hi guys, I'm Oz. We're on my boat in Honey Harbour. I thought I'd take Mitchell and his associate from the Longevity Nexum on a tour through the southern Georgian Bay, Muskoka region, 30,000 islands. We're just passing Deer Island in Honey Harbour right now. We'll be heading out past Tomahawk into Minnecognachine, and you'll get some great video shots of the beautiful Canadian Shield along the way. So keep an eye out for me, that's Oz, and make sure you follow the Moose, the Canadian monster.
Need it like duh.
Beautiful.
How do you feel about that set?
This set was pretty good. Started a little sloppy, got cleaner as we went.
So funny.
My name's Mark Andrews. I'm the owner and operator of Jet Surf Toronto. We're Canada's jet surf dealer. The Jet Surf is basically the Ferrari of motorized surfboards. The company, their specialty is in building high-performance engines, and basically out of frustration in learning to surf, the owner decided to put one of his engines inside of a surfboard, and here we are now with a fuel-injected motor that'll take this board up to 55 kilometers an hour on the water. Okay, so that's a regular board. Now here's the race model.
Pretend, wait, holding it. Once it goes on, we snuggle up on the board. We hang out. We can go as fast as we like. Then we can get our knees up onto the board. Then take a pee, Pickles pee, go in there, big step, back.
Oh, you want to get your foot inside before
Yes,
you let go of the
I
front.
know.
Okay.
This is a range of motion issue.
So, how was that?
That was tough. That's tough for a big man to get up on anything, but it's pretty good. I mean, considering on a stand-up paddleboard, I'm kind of 50-50. I could tip over. To be able to stand up on that at all is good. And the issue is the power that I need to be able to get on it and my skill level are so mismatched.
A little bit of a calmer day. If we didn't have quite as many waves,
Yeah,
you'd have been up and riding around no problem.
I told them that you said only professionals should be on the water today. So, yeah, we're taking
Just so the viewers know.
Thank you so much for having me today. What a cool day.
Getting
What a
late
cool
for you,
day.
eh? It's time.
I think it's time.
And then the family barbecue.
Finish on a couple successes. Yeah, let's go. We'll go meet the family, extended family, and have a barbecue. Annual summer barbecue. Let's go.
Haven't we had this conversation?
Yeah. Everyone's outside?
Everyone is outside.
Lovely.
Are you going to introduce your
Mitchell, you're welcome.
This is very nice of you.
You're welcome.
This is my sister, Cassandra.
Thank you.
Her fiance, David. My uncle, Jack, who I love very, very dearly. And his girlfriend, Cindy. And then my stepdad, Mike, is hanging out over there.
Amazing.
I'm here to bombard you about Mitchell's childhood.
He didn't get hair until he was about 2, so he really got robbed because he only had hair for about 15 years. So he played hockey from the time he was about 4 years old till he was 14, 15. And he was
Where is he?
always
Which
a
one's him?
forward. He was always a forward. He's usually the tallest guy. And then in this picture, he's right there being goofy. We're always in different programs. That's Mitchell there running.
He made it onto the 1999-2000
Cover.
issue. So if you want to look back and you want to find this is where you get a nice little picture of Mitchell.
So cute. And then later on, he was a counselor at the Y in the summers. So he was counselor of the year 1 year. And also, he got the Shit Disturber Award.
That seems like an accurate award.
And not a surprise, he also got the prom award, class clown, voted for by his peers. So he made a great valedictorian, did a really great speech. I think some of his teachers were very nervous of what he was going to say. And they had to okay his speech before he went up. But I know there was some nervous teachers wondering if he was going to go off script. But he actually did a really, really good job, and his classmates really liked it. He did great. Didn't you, Mitch?
I was very well behaved.
He was very well behaved.
Look at this, we're 2 squares away.
There he goes. So then his golfing career, he was on the cover of a magazine for golfing 1 year, just for the area.
Look at that.
Yeah.
What a stud, eh?
Had a great swing.
So this is what he quit golf for. He's talked about this in previous episodes.
He quit. He still sort of played golf, but not at a competitive level. But he was just good at every sport. There he goes.
And professional Rubik's Cube solver.
A man of many
Although,
talents.
we're at 9 minutes and I haven't stopped this clip since you first started, so
Hey,
I'll put 5 seconds on the screen for you.
9 minutes beats 99% of you watching.
Yeah. So then the marathons were 2017. So 2017, that was your... Toronto Marathon was your last in 2017, so it was 2016.
And then what do we got here?
And then
this?
it's just sort of a bit of irony. When my husband and I went to Greece, when Mitchell was probably grade 12, brought this atlas thing back because I thought it was really cool, the typical Greek atlas, and now it's World's Strongest Man.
There we go.
So there we
We'll
go.
have to add the real one to the collection, maybe.
Maybe.
I'll definitely have one color of it one day.
Yes, you will.
Put in the comments when you think I'll win World's Strongest Man.
There's no reason.
You're not too sure of the camera, are you?
Dude, our collectors now, we have
Billy,
and they're working
what are you
6
doing?
hours a day.
That's a killer. That's a top 5.
Oh!
Surely.
That was good. That was good rhythm.
We'll take one.
Rhythm.
You're right. It's all in the wrist flex.
17.
I like it.
Oh! It's there!
Oh,
yeah. Well done.
that's a win, eh?
So we lose? Sorry, Mitch. I totally let you down.
Bucket. Sandra, you gotta make a shot so
This
you
is
can
it.
make it in the
This is
video.
it. She's about to knock it in. Game. Oh.
Yeah! Mitchell, how do you feel after that impressive win?
I feel very good. I think you more than pulled your weight there.
You
suck.
Joke's on you. I'm the editor.
Oh! That was the win. Those are seriously close.
Shame. How do you feel about that? Shame. This is the world's strongest cake right here, right?
World's strongest cake.
World's 8th strongest cake.
The 8th strongest cake.
Fuller's Mill.
See, chocolate cake with
Caramel.
chocolate cake with chocolate icing is horrendous. Chocolate cake, vanilla icing, and you said caramel's in there?
There's caramel. It's chocolate caramel flavor.
Beautiful. It's very tall as well.
Those pieces are probably only Mitchell size.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
Hello, big man.
How are we?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. I was just listening to the Giants Live podcast. One of my guys turned me on to it because Evan Singleton was on it. And they were drawing a comparison between myself and Evan Singleton to Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson, which is an interesting comparison because go look up who won between Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson.
Okay, well, I'm gonna skip into the gym here really quick because it's raining and my camera doesn't like rain. So,
Yeah, neither do I.
so what's on the agenda today?
We're gonna go back to those deficit axles. I don't want the last one that I've done to be what happened last week, so we're gonna work up to 320, 330 in the suit, loosen up the belt, make sure that everything feels all right, and then we're gonna go over to the monster dumbbell, go about 80 kilos, just pump out a bunch of reps, call it a day. Deload.
How you feeling today after those big deadlifts?
The ones a couple of days ago?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel fine. Yeah, it's psychological. It's psychological more than it is physical, really. Just having a bad day at the office. You can't overvalue, or you can't put too much emphasis on it, and having a good day you can't put too much emphasis on. So I always talk about if you allow one thing to happen, the other will follow. You allow yourself to get too excited. Getting upset when things don't go well will follow. So just trying to smooth that all out is the name of the game, really. There's a mark of a man, many marks of a man, and you find them all between the knee and the shin.
You're already bleeding.
I am already bleeding. I'm trying to really work on keeping my hips down and getting the top half a little bit snappier. That's been my issue to date. The higher the hips go, the harder it is above the knee. So that's what we're trying. Fabian's gonna put together a clip. One of my position off the ground this week, and one of my position off the ground, say 2 weeks ago, in terms of my hips off the ground. And you'll be able to see a vast difference with what I'm trying to do today versus what I was doing a couple of weeks ago. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good.
Do you do any lift reviews or anything like that with Laws? Like, do you talk to them about any of your technique?
Not so much. No, not at this stage. I think if I'm thinking about it from his perspective, it's not really the time to go messing with technique right now. And I think he's got a fair level of confidence that I know what I'm doing to a certain extent, and I'm going to explore my technique in reasonable ways at this stage. But in any relationship with a coach and an athlete, it can take you 4, 8, 12 weeks to really learn how that guy moves or that girl moves. So I think it's an error in coaching to see someone do one thing one time and just start firing away cues at them. Because if I just watch one video of Jerry Pritchett, I say, dude, you should probably bring your feet in, that's pretty wide. And then you come to learn Jerry Pritchett's one of the best deadlifters of all time. So you really got to learn someone before you start giving them that type of advice. In the comments, I want you to tell me if you're into Stranger Things or not. I can't get around it past season 1. I think it's boring. Tell me if you watch it, if I should reevaluate, and if it was good.
So why are you doing one set suitless and then the other 2 with suit?
Because during deload week, I like to find ways around deloading. And it's the float is important. And then you do this one too, right?
I think it's actually more like this one.
Could you help me with my suit?
Really?
Beauty. I forgot that I was doing a second rep. Much better. Way, way better.
So what's the axle deadlift competition again? How much weight and how many reps you got to do?
Well, it's 360, and how many reps I have to do is determined by who's there. But world record is 9, to my understanding, on this setup. But anything over 5 is a pretty good mark. With the guys going, I think 7, 8 will win it. Evan Singleton probably about 5. Alexei Novikov 6, 7. Myself 7, 8. And someone else capable of a lot as well. But can't speak about that in a minute. Actually, when's it getting released?
Well, this is
it'll be released on Sunday.
Yeah,
with Bish out. That takes a little bit of pressure off, probably a rep or 2 off of what I'll have to do to get good points in this one. So,
yeah,
all the best to him.
This episode is going to launch next Monday.
Yeah.
And that'll be
after
just
the
when
competition.
you come back.
Yeah. So, all the best to Bish. I don't want to win the Deadlift World Championship because someone's hurt. Nice. Good example though, that's just part of the game that we play. Right? We're not training to be healthy. We're training to push ourselves to the limits, and when you do that, stuff breaks. So, don't really know what's going on with him, but hopefully everything's all right. I listened to what you guys said. No more egg whites. And then I was sent a video about the monster dumbbell to have it more smooth up to the shoulder. That you should try and take your head off with it and just move your head out of the way. So I'm gonna give that a crack today, see how it goes. But the most interesting one, my favorite comment so far, is that I sound like a posh surfer. That cracked me up. So I'd love you to say where you think my accent is from and what I sound like. was speed, that was good. That's what we need. The important thing is recognizing that with 80, 90, probably even 100 kilos, it doesn't need to be in a perfect spot. It just needs to be in a good enough spot. And when speed's gonna be so important in this one, you could spend a second or two on each of those, adjusting it to be perfect, but it's not really necessary because you could still muscle it out, lock it out. Hence the speed today. On your marks.
We're gonna get up close and personal for this one.
I'll be like Evan Singleton. All right. Oh no, too fast. I hope the cameras at Giants Live aren't that close. That'll be the last session of significance before Giants Live over in London. Predict how you think I'll do. I'm pretty excited. I think it'll go well. I definitely think it'll be the first pro comp that I bring home something, whatever color that happens to be. But Royal Albert Hall is the real reason I accepted it, because that place looks unbelievable. So, road to 505, quick pit stop along the way in London. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you want to see in future videos, and keep sharing. This is the best way to support us. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.